Today, the wedding of Starla Halt, the richest man and the president of the Halt Group, and Audrey Hayes, the daughter of the Hayes family, is going to be held at Heathorn International Hotel. The wedding was said to cost hundreds of millions of dollars. It could be said to be the most luxurious wedding in this century.
Asher, Lucky, Joanna, Sierra.
Mommy, look, Daddy is getting married again.
A playboy marrying a bitch. What a perfect match. Starla will definitely be very happy to know that I'm pregnant. Audrey Hayes, you are my best friend. How could you do this to me?
Sorry, Jocelyn. Starla said he wanted me, of course. I couldn't say no to him.
Jocelyn?
Starla Halt, you made me sick. Let's divorce.
Jocelyn?
Starla Halt, how could you do this to me?
Well done.
Audrey Hayes, back then, I was disfigured because of you. I had to fake my death and leave. From today onwards, Jocelyn Foster is gone, and I'm Susan Collins. This time, I will take back everything I've lost. Since I'm back here, none of you can get away with it. Asher, Lucky, Joanna, Sierra, come with me. Joanna, Sierra, where are Asher and Lucky?
Brother, we slipped away from the airport just like that. Will Mommy be angry?
Could it be that you can stand Daddy marrying a bad woman, or marrying a new wife Daddy is dreaming?
We must teach Daddy a lesson.
Let's go, do as we wish.
Miss Hayes, would you like to marry Starla Halt?
I do.
Mr. Halt, would you like to marry Miss Hayes?
Could it be that Mr. Halt still couldn't let go of his ex-wife? She had been dead for 6 years. I hear that he doesn't believe it. Send someone to search for her.
Starla, the MC is asking you a question. Please answer.
Why are you wearing the bracelet of Jocelyn? How dare you?
Starla, they are all well-known figures in Vancouver today. If the wedding couldn't go smoothly, the Holt Group's stock price will decline.
Mr. Halt, would you like to marry Miss Hayes?
He is no willing to.
Whose child is this? How dare you make trouble at Mr. Halt's wedding?
Why does this child resemble Mr. Halt so much? Could it be that the child is Mr. Halt's illegitimate child? Wait and see. Why does the child look like the late wife of Mr. Halt, the Lin family's Mrs. Appearance? Could it be the child of Mr. Halt and Jocelyn Foster?
Jocelyn Foster is dead. It is impossible that she gave birth to this child. Where did this wild child come from? Security guards pull him out.
Is Jocelyn still alive?
Playboy, just for this woman, you abandoned my mommy. Your taste is really bad.
Who is your mommy? Is it Jocelyn Foster?
You don't deserve to know? 0282. Start action.
Received 01 Daddy, please accept this great gift from us. Daddy abandoned your wife and children.
What is this?
The database of the Halt Group has been cracked by me. If you don't want the Halt Group to be ruined, you'd better not think about marrying this woman.
Starla. He's just a child. How can he be so powerful? He is just bluffing.
Mr. Halt, I just received a call from the company. Our database has been hacked. The base price of all bidding projects have been leaked.
Catch this child for me.
Yes.
0202. The plan has been done. Retreat now. Goodbye, Daddy.
Asher, Lucky.
Didn't Mommy tell you, don't let that playboy know you exist who came up with the idea to mess up the wedding?
Why is Sierra taking the blame again?
Who told you to spill the beans?
Why is everyone being made to stand as punishment?
Cooper? Mommy was gonna spit fire like a fire dragon. You gotta put out the fire.
Okay, hand it over to Cooper. It was very late, Jocelyn. Let them go to sleep.
Bryant, they've all been spoiled by you, all right? You all go to sleep.
Jocelyn, this is information related to your brother's case. Take a look. Ray has always felt that there is something suspicious about your death. He suspects that Audrey Hayes and Starla Holt conspired to kill you. Therefore, Audrey Hayes took the initiative move and framed your brother.
Back then, she broke up my family. Is it not enough to hire killers to kill me? Now she is trying to slander my brother and make him spend his rest life in jail. We must find a way to rescue my brother.
I also think that Ray is not that kind of person.
Back then, you helped me forge a fake case to deceive Starla Holt, and you also helped me find an expert to repair my ruined face. You've already helped me a lot.
That night your brother got into trouble was at the Crown Club. Let's investigate from there.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holt. Still let that child run away?
A bunch of trash. You can't even catch a child. Send more men. Before tomorrow, I want to know the whereabouts of this child.
Yes.
Jocelyn.
Starla. Jocelyn is already dead. You should cherish me now.
If you hadn't taken advantage of me being drunk, put on Jocelyn's clothes and climbed into my bed, Jocelyn wouldn't have been so sad that she got into a car accident.
After that night, I got pregnant with your child. But you forced me to abort it, Starla Holt. You had said that you would compensate me.
Over the years, haven't I given you and the Hayes family's money is not enough?
I don't want money. What I want is to become the wife of Holt family and give birth to children for the Holt family.
It's really unlucky. As soon as I came in, I saw the playboy showing off his love. Starla Holt and Audrey Hayes. I won't let a single one of you off.
Jocelyn!
Starla!
There is 500,000 yuan in this card, as long as you tell me. That night, who else was in Ray Torres and Audrey Hayes' private room? I'll give another 500,000 yuan to you. As long as I find the witnesses from that night, it will prove my brother's innocence.
Jocelyn Foster! I knew you weren't dead yet?
Sir, you identify the wrong person. Let go of me.
Starla! Jocelyn Foster!
Jocelyn Foster.
Finally, we meet again, Audrey Hayes.
Impossible, I've killed her. This woman just looks like her. Moreover, Jocelyn Foster didn't have a mole on the corner of her eyes. You slut! How dare you seduce my husband?
Are you blind? Didn't you see that it was your husband who seduced me?
You!
Sir? Could it be that you like me? So you pretended to know me? Well, you are handsome and well-built.
How dare you touch Starla with your dirty hand?
Jocelyn, don't leave me ever again, okay? I know I was wrong.
Starla, wake up! Jocelyn Foster was dead.
Get lost. I know what I'm doing. Jocelyn Foster. Even if you had facial plastic surgery, I can still recognize you. I won't let you leave me again.
If I waste more time on this guy, it will delay my investigation of my brother's matters. I told you, you got the wrong person, you lunatic. Let go of me.
Starla!
Mr. Holt must be crazy about getting a wife. He abducted that woman on the street.
Let go of me.
Jocelyn! I know you're not dead, you're back? In the past 6 years, I've been looking for you all this time. Please, don't leave me. I can't live without you. Jocelyn, marry me. I will love you forever. I won't let you get hurt at all. I just hope that you can be the most real self in front of me.
All right. Back then I was out of my mind, only then would I believe your sweet words. Gentlemen, she was already dead. You're doing all this emotional stuff here. It would only make people feel ridiculous. I'll say it again. I'm not the unfortunate late wife you are talking about.
My wife, Jocelyn Foster. She is allergic to alcohol, especially after drinking. Some butterfly-shaped rashes would appear on her collarbones. You say you're not her. Then let's drink this glass of wine, prove it to me.
Madman, why should I prove it to you?
Just because I suspect you. Jocelyn Foster, is it you? Why is there nothing here?
Now you believe that you have identified the wrong person. I'm not the person you're looking for. Fortunately, I took the medicine in time just now.
There was a red mole on her waist. If you haven't, I'll believe you.
You? Are you a hooligan? This is a public place. If you don't let me go, I'll scream.
Scream whatever you want.
Starla, halt, you madman. Let go of me. Do you want to take it off yourself, or do I take it off for you? Neither. If he finds out my identity, all my plans will be ruined. Let go of me.
Jocelyn. You are Jocelyn.
Please take a good look, Mr. Holt. This is my tattoo, not a birthmark. Fortunately, I listened to Ricky's words before and covered it up with a tattoo.
I don't believe your face can be changed. Your mole can also be tattooed. But I know my wife's body best. I can't be mistaken.
You? You pervert.
Starla! Jocelyn Foster has been dead for 6 years. Even if you want to find a substitute, it shouldn't be her.
It has nothing to do with you?
Audrey Hayes, in order to get Starla Holt, you tried your best to kill me. Now it seems that you're not that important in his heart.
You bitch! What are you laughing at? You dare to hit me.
You threw water at me. Why can't I hit you? I really can't stand you two crazy husband and wife. If you have family conflicts, solve them by yourself. Don't harm an innocent passerby like me.
Starla! I'm your wife. Are you just going to watch her hit me and leave arrogantly?
We haven't gotten married yet. You're not my wife?
Where did you come from? You look so much like Jocelyn Foster. You're already dead. Why do you still occupy the heart of Starla? But fortunately, your brother is under my control, so I can vent my anger. Tell the lawyer I won't reconcile with her. I will make sure that Jocelyn Foster's brother never gets out of jail.
Mr. Holt, we found the child who messed up your wedding.
Very good.
Hello, Mr. Holt.
Mr. Holt, they live in this residential complex.
Oh no, Daddy has found our base camp.
Asher, Lucky, Joanna, Sierra, you must not fall behind. If the Playboy catches us, we'll be completely defeated.
Yes, Mommy?
Skateboard.
Where is Lucky now?
It's him. Take him away.
Help.
Hey, I can only sacrifice Lucky to protect you three.
Don't worry, Mommy. Lucky is the smartest. He knows how to fight Daddy with his wits.
Oh, I hope so.
Haha, you can't catch me? I'll dodge. Trying to stop me. Uncles, you're so weak. Come on, keep chasing me.
You can't even control a child, a bunch of trash.
Bad Daddy, let go of me now.
Who asked you to mess up my wedding? Why do you call me Bad Daddy?
Uncle, what are you talking about? I am still young. I can't understand.
Why does this child's personality seem a little different from the one on the wedding day? Who on earth is your mother? Is it Jocelyn Foster?
Who? Who is Jocelyn Foster? Who is my mommy? I don't want to tell you either, but I can tell you who my daddy is. Come closer? My daddy is a big pig.
It seems that you don't want to tell me anything? Get a doctor here to take his blood sample for a paternity test.
Yes.
Bad guy, let go of me. I don't want an injection because it hurts.
Come and take his blood sample.
Yes. Don't move, kid. I'll only take a few drops of your blood. It doesn't hurt.
Looks like I can't avoid it. I'll try to make Daddy let down his guard first. Then, I'll think of another way to ruin his plan. All right then. Just a little, okay? Ouch!
Lucky. What's going on?
Mr. Holt, he just fainted at the sight of blood. He will be fine.
Hey, you believed my tricks, Daddy.
What a clever kid. But why am I so nervous? Since he fainted, then forget it. Take him back to his room.
Yes.
I want to know the result as soon as possible. I want to know the result as soon as possible.
Yes, Mr. Holt.
It's almost time for your meeting with Mr. Young.
Got it. Go to the Crown.
Mommy.
Lucky, Starla Holt. Does he bully you?
Mommy, I'm fine, but Daddy drags a strand of my hair. He may do a paternity test.
Since you've been discovered in that case, then be his son. Wait for Mommy to come up with a solution. I'll get you out of here. Take care of yourself.
Mommy, am I your son?
Hello.
Miss, I've heard about it. Mr. Holt will be there tonight. A private room of Crown 304, meeting Mr. Yang of Star Vista.
Very good. Starla Holt. You can only be mine. This is 500,000 yuan. Send this bottle of wine to room F11. Remember to wait for the host of F11 to come out. Lead him into my room.
Don't worry, Miss Hayes.
What a small world. The woman mistaken for someone else by Mr. Halt is here as well.
This is what you asked for, the list of guests in Ray Torres and Miss Hayes' private room that day. Give me the remaining $500,000. Here is my kind advice for you, even if Ray Torres was framed. Miss Hayes is the mastermind behind the matter. You can't afford to mess with her.
I have my own way.
Mr. Halt, the woman, who looks like Mrs. Halt, is investigating the case of Mrs. Halt's brother?
She must be Jocelyn Foster. Where is she?
If I can get the surveillance footage of what happened to my brother that day, I will be able to prove his innocence.
You said you're not Jocelyn Foster, but why are you investigating her brother's case?
Oh no, why did I run into this guy again? It's none of your business. Sir, I've told you I'm not the person you're looking for. Go to see a doctor if you are sick.
You!
Mr. Halt, Mr. Young is here. Tonight's cooperation is very important to the Halt group. You'd better go to meet him first.
Okay, I'll be right there. We're not done yet. Don't even think about running away. Come with me.
Why?
I don't know what's the relationship between you and Ray Torres, but if you don't want anything to happen to him, you'd better do as I say.
Despicable man. All right, I'll go.
Mr. Halt, you brought such a beautiful secretary with you to negotiate cooperation with us. Aren't you afraid that we'll get distracted?
Mr. Young, please behave yourself.
Yes, Mr. Halt, I've prepared everything. You just need to sign your name on it.
The contract seems to mean a lot to Starla Halt. Humph, playboy. Then I'll ruin this contract and make troubles for you.
I'd suggest you not to play any tricks.
What tricks can I play? I noticed that Mr. Young was thirsty, so I tried to give him a glass of wine. Have some wine, Mr. Young.
Thank you, Beauty.
I'm thirsty too.
Childish. Drink, drink, drink. It's better to drink you to death. You are a lunatic. Drink, drink.
Beauty!
What are you doing?
How dare you touch me? Do you want to die?
Mr. Halt, sorry, I don't know what happened to me just now either. Please spare me, Mr. Halt, spare me.
Take your contract. Get away!
Thank you, Mr. Halt. I'll get away now. It's weird. What's wrong? Why is it so hot?
Remember? When the host of F11 comes out, lead him into my room.
Mister, there's a great beauty waiting for you.
Well, take me there quickly.
Starla, you're here? Ah, who are you?
Little Beauty, aren't you waiting for me? I'm here.
Old pervert, how dare you take advantage of me?
Didn't you seduce him by offering him the wine at the beginning?
I didn't seduce him.
Jocelyn Foster, no woman has ever dared to slap me.
And now there is, and if you have eye problems, go get treatment. I'm not Jocelyn Foster. My name is Susan Collins. What are you going to do now?
Jocelyn. Is it really not you, Jocelyn? Please don't abandon me, okay?
Daddy is not worthy of kissing Mommy.
Joanna, Sierra, why are you here?
Mommy, we also want to help you. Rescue Uncle too.
So you guys followed Mommy here secretly.
Joanna, will Daddy be smashed to death by you?
A curse can last 1,000 years. Don't worry, baby. He's fine. Late love is cheaper than grass. What did he do before?
Sister, I suddenly feel Daddy is a little pitiful.
You can't sympathize with Daddy. He deserves it.
Let's go, darlings.
Wait a minute, Mommy. Mommy, Joanna's writing. Is it right?
That's right. Let's go.
Jocelyn Foster.
Mr. Holt. This is what you asked me to investigate information on that woman?
Is she Jocelyn or not?
That woman isn't your wife. Her name is Susan Collins. She is a famous jewelry designer from abroad.
Jocelyn had been a housewife since she married me. She didn't know how to design jewelry at all. But if she isn't Jocelyn, why has she been investigating Ray Torres' case?
The background check shows that the Torres family helped her pay for her father's medical bills. So, could it be that she is just trying to repay their kindness by investigating the case?
It looks like she isn't Jocelyn.
Mr. Holt, Mrs. Holt had been dead for 6 years. You should accept the reality.
Get out.
Yes.
Asher said that Mommy was looking for the surveillance footage that could prove Uncle Ray's innocence. Maybe Daddy and that evil woman are on the same side. Could the surveillance footage be in Daddy's bedroom? Isn't this a photo of Mommy?
Who allowed you to touch my things? Get out.
I didn't do it on purpose. Sir, why are you yelling at me? I hate you. Fine, I'll leave.
Hey, all right. Stop messing around. This photo is my most precious thing.
Who is this pretty woman in the photo?
She is my wife. The woman I love the most.
It looks like Daddy loves Mommy very much. Could it be that? They broke up due to misunderstandings?
Mr. Holt, I got the test report. Lucky is indeed your son.
Tell me, who is your mommy exactly?
I don't know who my mommy is, actually. I grew up in an orphanage, sir. Can you help me find my mommy?
Mr. Holt, I've checked it out. Lucky was indeed born in an orphanage.
Fortunately, Cooper created fake identities for us in advance.
Mr. Holt, why don't you think carefully about who Lucky's mother is?
Except for Jocelyn, I can't think of anyone else. Could it be Audrey Hayes?
Sir, I don't want to have anything to do with that bad woman. She makes me sick every time I see her.
It really couldn't be Audrey Hayes. Back then, when Audrey Hayes had an abortion, I was there to supervise it.
Sir, you're such a bad guy. Shame on you.
Take him back to rest first.
Okay, let's go.
O2 is calling the headquarters.
O2, how are you doing over there?
Lucky, did Daddy treat you bad?
I don't think Daddy is a bad person. He said Mommy was the woman he loved most.
Lucky, did he say that? Send me the address now. I want to play with Daddy too.
Stupid boy, Mommy said. The more handsome a man is, the more he will lie to you. Are you deceived by Daddy?
Lucky, did Daddy threaten you? Wait for me, I'll go help you now.
Lucky, hold on.
I got you a broom, mop, and stick.
No need, Asher. I'm doing very well. I'm hanging up. As long as Mommy and Daddy could clear up their misunderstanding, our family will be reunited. I have to find a way to get Mommy into Daddy's room first. What excuse should I use? Got it. Sir, I want a beautiful maid to take care of me. Can you get me one?
Sure.
I want to choose a maid myself.
It's all up to you after you made the choice. Tell Mr. Perry to contact her.
You are so kind to me, sir. Mommy, I've already emailed your resume. To them, you'll be able to meet Daddy soon.
You're my son, so call me Daddy from now on. If you want to eat something, tell Mr. Perry.
You are so nice to me, Daddy.
Lucky, you must be having a hard time. Dealing with that jerk Starla Holt just to cover us up. Don't worry, I will definitely find a way to help you out.
Hello, Miss Susan Collins. The Holt family wants to hire you to be the personal maid of Mr. Holt's son. Could you please come to the Holt's residence this afternoon?
I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
Suddenly, you received a call from Holt family, the richest family in the city. You must be flattered, but it is absolutely true. Lucky chose you. Be his personal maid. Rest assured to work for Holt family. You will receive the best salary and benefits.
Lucky Foster. Didn't we agree not to expose ourselves? You've caused so much trouble for me. The surveillance video of her brother's accident has not been found. Could it be in the hands of Starla Holt?
Miss Collins, are you still there?
Yes, I'll be there in the afternoon when I'm free. Starla Holt, when I rescue my brother, you and Audrey Hayes will have to pay for your mistakes.
Is this the person you've been looking for? You unexpectedly put someone with ulterior motives here?
No, Mr. Holt. Young Master chose her himself.
Does Lucky know this woman? You rejected me so many times before, and wished to stay away from me. Why are you deliberately coming to me now? What the hell is your purpose playing hard to get?
Mr. Holt, it was you who called me here, okay?
No matter what your purpose is, it is impossible to achieve it with me. Get her out of here?
Don't fire Pretty Auntie. I want her to be my personal maid.
Daddy will find someone else to take care of you.
Daddy, didn't you say I could have whatever I wanted? I just want her?
All right, shut up.
Since you became my maid, then you would take good care of Mr. Cooper. If anything happens to young Master, I won't let you off.
Get it, Mr. Holt. I will definitely take good care of young Master and keep him healthy. He looks plump, huh?
My face hurts, Mommy.
Stinky brat. Let's see if you dare to do it again, if you make another decision by yourself.
This is your room. Your room is not far from the room of young Master. It's convenient for young Master to call you. This is the bedroom of Mr. Holt, without the order of Mr. Holt. Please not enter without permission. Oh, by the way, the young Master's routine would give you—
Let my husband kiss me.
Then let's say something nice first.
Jocelyn is my beloved wife.
Liar. One day, if we get divorced, I'm not what you love the most.
There's only widowing between us, no divorce.
In the end, Starla Holt lied to me.
Miss Collins. Is there a problem?
It's nothing. I remember what you said.
New servant who entered the Holt family will undergo routine physical examinations. Doctor will come to draw blood soon.
Okay. It seems that Starla Holt has begun to doubt the relationship between Lucky and me.
Mr. Holt, we have obtained that woman's DNA sample.
Let them do the test as soon as possible. I want to know if she is the mother of Lucky.
All right.
Mommy!
I was worried that you would be abused, but now that you have gained weight, I know that I was worried for nothing.
Mommy, I don't think Daddy is that bad. Did you have any misunderstandings at the beginning?
Lucky, did Starla Holt threaten you?
Mommy, Daddy is very nice to me. I can eat whatever I want, play whatever I want. I'm free now.
How could he indulge a child like this? No wonder Lucky would speak up for him. A scheming man like him is best at sweet words. Lucky, you must not be bewildered by him. Do you understand?
Huh. It seems that Mommy still has a deep misunderstanding of Daddy. For the sake of the whole family reunion as soon as possible, I have to work harder.
This playboy will definitely secretly do a paternity testing between you and me, remember? Make sure to hack into the testing center and change the result. Make sure he never finds out about our relationship.
Don't worry, Mommy. Lucky knows you don't want Daddy to find out your identity yet. This kind of small matter is under control of the country's top hacker.
Mr. Holt, the testing result shows that Miss Collins and Lucky have no blood relationship.
What exactly am I still looking forward to? She is not Jocelyn?
Starla Holt, I failed to plot against you last time. It's all because of you, that I was defiled by that old pervert. You're never going to get rid of me in this life. You bitch. Seducing my husband. And even came to my home, right?
You keep calling him hubby. Does Starla Holt acknowledge you as his wife? Rest assured he may be a hot commodity to you, but he holds no attraction for me.
Then why are you here?
I'm the personal maid of young master. Of course I'm here.
Don't be smug. You're just in Holt family, you're just a substitute.
Didn't you brush your teeth this morning? Your mouth is so stinky.
An inferior maid dared to hit me. I'm the mistress of Holt family. Ah.
Where did this bad guy come from? How dare she pretend to be Daddy's wife?
Daddy.
He is no willing to?
You're the child at the wedding. Where do you come from? How dare you pretend to be the child of Starla? Let me tell you something.
The bad woman, pretty auntie, is right. Your mouth sting. Lucky will help you brush it.
How dare you?
Mr. Holt and Lucky have a paternity test.
The bad woman is biting again.
Then I should be the one to stand for Starla, to teach her a lesson.
How dare you face me? Do you think I'm dead and so you hit my son? I give you back that slap.
This is outrageous. You bitch, I'll make it impossible for you to survive in Dragon City.
What the hell is going on?
Starla, you may not know, but...
Mr. Holt, you are finally back. Miss Hayes chased after Lucky trying to beat him. I couldn't stop her at all. She slapped me twice.
Mommy is really way better at acting?
You bitch, stop talking nonsense. I only slapped you once. Starla, this maid slapped me twice in the face. Look, my hair was messy because of her.
You were crazy chasing after Lucky and trying to hurt him. Can't I fight back?
You.
Shut up, all of you. Lucky told me, who is it that tried to beat you?
Daddy, after hearing that I'm your son, this bad woman tried to slap me and choke me. Fortunately, pretty auntie was here to protect me all the time.
Starla, he's lying. You bastard. You colluded with this bitch, didn't you?
Shut up. He is just a 5-year-old kid. How could he possibly lie? Get up.
Why are you pretending to be weak?
You're losing your cool already. The best is yet to come. Thank you, Mr. Holt. I'm fine. Mr. Holt, my foot seems to be spraining. Can you carry me in?
Daddy, because of me, pretty auntie was beaten like this. Hurry up and carry her in.
You bitch, come out.
Enough. From now on, you're not allowed to step foot into Holt family home again. Send her out.
Yes. Miss Audrey Hayes, please.
I'll kill you.
Mr. Holt, I feel much better. Put me down.
Aren't you pretending anymore?
I don't understand what Mr. Holt is talking about, hey? You really put me down. You really letting go.
Don't think you look like my wife, then you can do whatever you want, remember? You're just a maid, don't dream of anything else.
This guy really thinks that I'm interested in him. I just want to kill you, playboy. Lucky.
Mommy, Daddy doesn't eat spicy food. I want to eat your braised wontons.
You are allergic to spicy food and you don't allow others to eat it. How a selfish man. Wait a minute. Mommy will go to the kitchen to look for materials for you.
Huh.
I used to like to hide chili powder here. There's really a bottle. The date is still fresh. What is this? Why did he still keep this apron? Stop dreaming, Jocelyn Foster. He just forgot to throw it away.
This outfit. Jocelyn.
Mr. Holt, do I really look so similar to Madam? You identify the wrong person again?
Who told you to touch the things in that cabinet? Sorry, I didn't know. You can't touch that even if you look like her. You're just a lowly maid. You can never replace her.
Starla Holt, you pretend to be affectionate. It really makes me nausea.
Take off your apron. Get back to your room.
Daddy, why are you so bad? Mom, pretty auntie cooks supper for me. How dare you yell at her? I hate you. Let's go, pretty auntie. Mommy, are you still in pain? It's all my fault. I made you get bullied by Daddy.
Good boy, I don't blame you. Wait for Mommy to find the surveillance video that can save your uncle. I'll take you away from this violent playboy.
Huh.
Starla Holt usually puts important things in the study room. Maybe my brother's surveillance video is here as well.
The true intentions have finally been revealed. Why do you cry when you see the doll? Who exactly are you?
This is my first time to do it. I sewed it for a long time. I give it to you as a birthday gift, okay?
You can just buy it from outside. If you hurt yourself, I'll be heartbroken.
This rabbit hides my whole heart that I gave you. You have to treasure it. You can't lose it.
All right. What are you looking for in the study?
Mr. Holt, young master says he wants to read a storybook in your study. I'm here to look for you, but I don't find it. I only find this. Mr. Holt, is this rabbit made by the young master? So cute.
I don't know who left those ugly things. Burn it? Jocelyn Foster used to cherish this doll so much I won't bear to burn it.
Jocelyn Foster, what exactly are you looking forward to, huh? Yes, Mr. Holt.
Stand and burn it here. Is Jocelyn Foster really your?
Oh. It's good to burn it down, Starla Holt. You don't deserve to have. I made this fox myself before.
Pretty auntie, do you find my storybook? Wow, what a cute bunny, Daddy. I want it.
Yes.
Pretty auntie, can you go to the garden to accompany Lucky to play skateboards, huh? All right, young master.
She's not Jocelyn Foster at all? The food is ready, sweethearts. These are for the two of you. This is for you.
Cooper, we want to eat Chinese food.
I want to eat spicy noodles my mommy made. Sierra, you've learned mommy's cooking skills. Can you cook for us?
I do want to, but I'm too short to reach the stove.
Sweethearts, please put up with it for more days. How about I make you some fried steak?
Asher, Sierra, let's sneak out to find mommy.
I miss mommy so much.
Okay? Stop screaming and playing. Mommy.
Asher, Joanna, Sierra, why are you here? How can you walk right into this trap? Do you want to be taken away by that bad man, just like what happened to Lucky?
Don't worry, Mommy. Lucky said Daddy went to his office today, so we came.
Mommy, we miss you so much.
I miss you too, but this place is very dangerous. You can't stay here for too long. Hush. Hurry up and hide. Hurry up.
Mommy, where should I hide?
Susan Collins. Open the door. Kick the door open.
Mr. Holt.
What were you doing? What took you so long?
I was cleaning upstairs. I didn't hear it.
Lucky, haven't you gone to kindergarten today? Why are you still at home?
Daddy must have mistaken me for Lucky.
Mr. Holt, Lucky wasn't feeling well, so his teacher called me to take him back for a rest.
How could you let him play here while he is not feeling well? Is this how you take care of him?
How dare you talk to her like that?
Lucky, how can you talk to me like that? Are you sick or anything? Come on, let me feel your forehead.
Don't touch me.
Why are you being so annoying today?
Keep quiet if you don't know how to talk properly.
Mr. Holt, kids tend to be irritable when they are not feeling well.
Bring him back home for a rest.
Yes, Lucky.
No need.
Mr. Holt.
Annoying brat.
Why did you suddenly come back, Mr. Holt? Go get me the documents. It's me? I farted. I'm sorry, Mr. Holt. Baby, can't you hold it in?
I'm sorry, Mommy. I really couldn't help it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holt. It's me again.
Do you really think I'm an idiot?
Starla Holt. Come on, little guys, what are you looking at?
I'd like to have a look. You sacrificed so much. What are you exactly hiding?
In that rabbit hides my whole heart that I gave you. In this rabbit hides my whole heart that I gave you. You have to treasure it. You can't lose it.
How did you know that?
That day, When I was cleaning the room, I accidentally saw Madam's diary. Mr. Holt, is that the rabbit you asked me to burn in the study?
It has nothing to do with you. Stop thinking about that. If you enter the master bedroom without permission again, get out of Holt family.
Mr. Holt, I found out the file.
If it isn't for the kids, I would not kiss you. I really sacrificed a lot today.
I'm sorry, Jocelyn. I don't take good care of the child he sneaks out.
I blame you. That little child is too naughty.
The one with Audrey Hayes is the daughter of the Lays family, Kristen Lease, on the day of your brother's accident. She was also the one who called the police to tell about your brother and Audrey Hayes.
Audrey Hayes must have discussed it with her beforehand, Bryant. I follow up and have a look. You go back and take care of the child first.
All right, then you take care.
Audrey, you look very beautiful in this dress. Let's go and have a look. Why do you look unhappy, Audrey?
Recently, someone is investigating the case of Ray Torres. I'm worried. If they find out, please you make false testimony for me.
Don't worry, as long as I insist. Watching Ray Torres forcing you, he would never be able to clear his crime. All right, stop being annoying, Audrey. Please feel free to come on my treat today.
Who are you? Get out here. Who is there? Show yourself.
We can't let her run away. She seemed to be secretly taking photos of us. You're still alive, Jocelyn Foster.
She isn't Jocelyn Foster, but a maid who looks like her. Give me your phone.
You're not a cop or my mother. Why should I give my phone to you? Just because you secretly took photos of us, you violated our portrait rights. Do you have any proof? Is your groundless accusation your proof? You!
Are you still denying it? You were holding up your phone just now. You were obviously shooting a video of us. Give me the phone. Serves you right for what you did.
This is the price you have to pay for smashing my phone.
You bitch, how dare you slap me?
Audrey, bitch, how dare you hit my friend? My dad is the director of the Lays Group. He can handle you as easily as winking.
The Lays Group is just a third-rate one. How dare you say that?
Starla, you see it with your own eyes, don't you, this servant? How dare she hit me?
You smashed my phone. Why should I hit you?
I just called you. Why aren't you answering your phone? Come back with me now.
I sign a labor contract, not a contract of selling myself. I have no obligation to go back to work after arrest.
You misunderstand, Mr. Holt. Lucky is ill. He wants to see you.
Why aren't you leaving yet?
Hey. Starla. I go through so much getting pregnant for you. Now you're just gonna let this servant walk all over me, aren't you?
Yes, Mr. Holt. This woman, not only does she secretly take photos of us, she even hit Audrey.
You must teach her a lesson.
You must teach her a lesson.
How do you want to teach her a lesson?
Maybe we should just rip this woman's face off, then we break her disobedient hand. She would be driven out of Vancouver forever.
Do you hear that, Mr. Perry? According to this request, punish Kristen Lease. Drive her out of Vancouver forever.
Yes.
You must have misheard, Starla. She is talking about this servant.
A member of Holt family, no matter how disobedient she was. It's none of your business either. Mr. Perry, inform down. Cancel all cooperation between the Holt group and the Lays group.
Yes, Mr. Holt.
Mr. Holt, Mr. Holt, Mr. Holt, I am wrong. Mr. Holt, Mr. Holt, Mr. Holt, I was wrong. Without the cooperation of the Holt group, the Lays family is doomed. My dad will beat me to death. Audrey, you're the one who instructed me to do this? Say something for me?
Nonsense. Such a vicious idea, obviously, came from your own mind. You must trust me, Starla.
What kind of person you are, you know very well.
He's actually protecting me. Wake up, this playboy Starla Holt have hurt you once. You can't fall into his trap again.
What are you still waiting for? Lucky is waiting for you.
Yes, Mr. Holt. Hey. Audrey Hayes, you're the one who ruined the Lays family. If you don't save me, how did you frame Jocelyn Foster's brother? I will tell Mr. Holt everything.
Keep your mouth shut.
You better keep your mouth shut.
I'll make your life a living hell anyway. The Lays family is doomed. If you dare to say half a word, you should know the consequences.
Got it! I won't say anything. Audrey, please beg for mercy on my behalf. My dad will really beat me to death.
I'll take care of it, useless trash. You don't deserve me to beg, Starla.
Lunar Prism's power transformation.
Bad women, I will destroy you on behalf of the moon.
Lucky. Young master, what's wrong with you? Why did you suddenly fall ill?
Silly mommy, of course I am trying to set you up with daddy, pretty auntie. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. Can you kiss me?
Of course.
Daddy, I also want you to kiss me. Can you and pretty auntie kiss me? Is that okay, please?
All right. Lucky. Who allowed you to call him that?
I'm sorry, Mr. Lucky.
Take good care of him.
Got it, Mr. Holt. Stop pretending, brat. Do you want to get spanked?
Mommy, you're so smart.
Look at the corner of your mouth. You got potato chips there? I'm going out to investigate your uncle's case later. Stay at home and be a good boy. Keep it a secret from Starla Holt. Don't let him find out that I went out.
Don't worry, Mommy.
Bastard. You ruined our whole family. You should go to hell. I'm gonna kill you.
Dad, I'm sorry, Audrey said. She will plead with Mr. Holt for me, Dad. I'm really sorry.
Idiot. That woman was so cruel as to kill her decade-long friend, Jocelyn Foster. How would she help you? Listen up, if you can't get Mr. Holt's forgiveness, I'll kill you.
I'll give you a chance to save your family. Meet me at 10 p.m. at number 3 Worthing Road, Starla Holt.
It's Mr. Holt. There is still hope for my family. Mr. Holt?
Tell me about Ray Torres. What's going on?
Mr. Holt? Audrey Hayes does all of this on purpose to design Ray Torres. He is afraid that the Torres family would avenge Jocelyn Foster. They want to cut the weeds and dig up the roots. I have nothing to do with any of this. Please let go of the Lays family, Mr. Holt. Audrey Hayes? Lucky induces her to continue talking, then record it down.
Don't worry, Mommy. Who allow you to look up at me? I won't dare, Mr. Holt. Do you say that? You see Ray Torres tearing at the clothes of Audrey Hayes?
That is what Audrey Hayes tells me to say? I don't see anything that day. I swear, every word I say is true.
The stock price of the Lays family stops falling. Get out of my sight now. You never come into Vancouver again.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Holt. Audrey Hayes, you abandoned me first. Don't blame me. Now that I have this important recording, Audrey Hayes, your evil plan is going to fail.
Mommy, why do you want me to help that bad woman recover the stock price? She had bullied you as well.
Sweetheart, the enemy of our enemy is our friend. Kristen Lees knew a lot of bad things that Audrey Hayes did. If we help her now, she probably will help us. Expose Audrey Hayes in the future. Thank you, my little Hermes.
The Lays group is just a third-rate one. Recovering their stock price is just a piece of cake.
Like father, like son, he talks in exactly the same way as that playboy. Bryant last night. Kristen Lice admitted she made false testimony to slander my brother. I recorded it.
We can finally turn the tables in your brother's case, but to be on the safe side, we still need to find the surveillance video of the accident at that night. She lied to me saying she went shopping, but in fact she is here to see that man.
He is obviously jealous. Mr. Holt, this maid has no work ethics. You should fire her right now.
No, I'd like to see what she has up her sleeves.
Haha, Mr. Holt, you are jealous, but you refuse to admit it.
Hello.
Mr. Holt, your son drowned in the swimming pool?
I'll be right back.
Mr. Holt, you're back so early today. Why is your face so serious? Who provokes this mad dog again?
You still remember to come back just because you're not here. Lucky almost drowned. Do you know that
Lucky, young master, is he all right? I'll go take a look at him.
When he fell into the water, you're meeting a wild man outside. From today inwards, you are no longer the nanny of Lucky. Get out of Holt family.
Daddy, it's me asking for pretty auntie to buy snacks for me. It's also me. Falling into the pool naughtily, you can't blame her.
Lucky, are you all right? Do you choke on water? Are you still in pain?
Mom, oh pretty auntie, I'm fine.
You scare me to death. From now on, you are not allowed to be alone, like running to the swimming pool alone. Do you hear that?
In just a few days, Lucky is so intimate with this woman, just like mother and son. They even look alike. How could you do this? Those who don't know will think that you are not his nanny, but the mother of Lucky.
Oh no, Lucky and I acted too close. Starla Holt got suspicious. Mr. Holt, because I had no money, then I came to the Holt family as a maid. The safety of the young master is related to whether I can continue to work here. Of course I'm nervous, young master. Before I left, I told you, don't run around, you're always disobedient. Now you know what has happened. I am about to lose my job.
Mommy, did you say that? No.
This woman's attitude changed so quickly.
Sorry, pretty auntie, it was all my fault, Daddy. If you fire pretty auntie, I will feel so guilty.
Mr. Holt, you see, the young master also said it was his responsibility. You can't fire me because of this.
This woman unceremoniously blamed Lucky. It seems that I thought too much. If it happens again, I will never let you off easily.
Yes, Mr. Holt.
Mom.
The bastard. He has begun to suspect us in the future. You can't call me mommy at home anymore. And I'm your maid. We can't be so intimate anymore. You have to put on the airs of a young master and order me at will.
Got it. This maid, auntie. I'd like to drink iced Coke. Go get it for me.
No way, you're sick. How can you drink iced Coke? Drink boiled water.
What are you doing? Who gave you the guts dare to hit the young master on the head?
Mr. Holt, you misunderstood. It was the young master who said there was water in his ears. He asked me help him pat the water out.
That's right, Daddy. I felt that there was still water from the swimming pool in my ears and head.
Then where else do you have water on your body now? Do you want Daddy to call a doctor for you?
No need, Daddy. Are you going out?
Your Uncle King has made an appointment with Daddy to discuss cooperation at the resort.
I want to go too.
Daddy is going to work, not to play.
Daddy, then you would take pretty auntie with me. Pretty auntie can take care of me. I have never been to the resort.
You're really a filial son to me.
All right.
You two are showing off. I still have to do hard labor.
Oh my God. Starla, he looks so much like you. Audrey Hayes gave birth to your child.
Uncle, shut up if you don't know how to speak. My mommy is not a bad woman.
Do you think everyone is as promiscuous as you and can have children with anyone?
Bastard. Aren't you the same?
Give me some self-respect in front of a child. Wait a minute. Sister-in-law, you're still alive?
Mister, you identify the wrong person. I am the personal nanny of young master.
She is indeed not, Jocelyn.
Old Huo, you're playing too fashionably. You even create a stunt of literature. Where do you find it? She looks so much like sister-in-law.
What does this have to do with you?
Starla.
Why is she here?
I'm afraid you'll be lonely all night. I am thinking of calling my sister-in-law over. I don't know that you bring a substitute maid.
You even say that you are talking about work? You are clearly here on a date with Audrey Hayes, bastard.
Starla. Recently. Why are you always avoiding me?
There's a bad woman here. It would definitely affect the reconciliation between Daddy and Mommy. Daddy, I don't want to see the bad women. The bad woman even hit Lucky last time.
Do you hear that? Lucky doesn't want to see you.
I'll kill you sooner or later. Starla, I came here today. I have one thing to tell you. It is about my pregnancy.
All right now. Only the two of us are left. You can speak?
This is my physical examination report. Back then, you forced me to abort. As a result, I couldn't have children anymore, Starla Holt. You must be responsible to me. Marry me again. Starla, no man would want a woman who can't get pregnant. I only have you now.
Okay, I promise I'll marry you.
Never thought this fake medical report would work.
But don't even expect that, I will love you.
Starla Halt. As long as you marry me, I believe I will win your heart.
What's going on? Should I tell Audrey Hayes to leave?
Arrange another room for her.
Well, there are only 2 rooms left. Starla, which girlfriend are you going to spend the night with? Why are you all glaring at me?
Mr. King, I'm not his girlfriend. I am Lucky's personal maid. Of course I will share the room with Lucky.
Starla, we are going to get married soon. It's natural that we sleep in the same room.
Daddy, how could you marry this bad woman who beat me before? I hate you. Let's go, pretty auntie.
Lucky.
You'll be dead meat after I give birth to Starla's child.
Why aren't you sleeping yet? What are you sighing about?
Mommy, I'm so worried that Daddy will lose his virginity tonight.
You worried too much in these 6 years. That cheating daddy of yours has slept with many women. What's there to worry about? Go to sleep now.
It seems I'm the only person who can save Daddy, Mommy. I can't sleep. Can you play the flute for me? Can you play Song of a Cowherd? Your favorite song, all right?
It's late, Starla. Let's sleep now.
I'm not sleepy yet.
Who's playing the flute this late? It's so annoying.
Song of a Cowherd. Jocelyn.
Starla.
The music is coming from Lucky's room. Is Susan Collins playing the song? There are so many coincidences, Susan Collins. Are you Jocelyn Foster or not? Lucky. Why are you were playing the flute just now?
Fortunately, Lucky played the flute himself just now. If Starla Halt sees this, I can't explain it clearly anymore.
Daddy, am I good at fluting?
How do you know this piece?
Please, Daddy, this is one of the top 10 classic flute songs. Anyone who has learned how to play the flute would play the flute.
All right, you should go to bed early.
Daddy, can you accompany Lucky for a while?
Lucky, boys should learn to be independent.
Young master, Mr. Halt is so tall, it's not good to sleep in the same bed with us. What are you trying to do now, Lucky?
Mommy, I really want to experience it. How does it feel to sleep with Mom and Dad? Daddy, please allow me. Stay and keep Lucky company, okay?
All right. Sleep on the sofa tonight.
Daddy, I also want to be with pretty auntie, and she sleeps with Lucky. You. One left, one right, just like Mom and Dad. Just sleep with Lucky.
Baby, how did your face become rough? It looks like I'll have to change your facial cream.
Hey!
Eldest brother, it is second brother's video call.
Look, it is Daddy and Mommy.
Oh my, how can Daddy hold Mommy in his arms?
Playboy, how could he be worthy of sleeping with my mommy?
Susan Collins. Who allowed you to get close to me? Get out of me.
Hang up, Daddy. Mommy is about to wake up.
Playboy, how dare he talk to Mommy like that? I must teach him a lesson.
How did I end up sleeping next to you?
Still pretending. You don't try to get ahead with such despicable means. I hate this kind of woman the most.
You're so funny, Mr. Holt. You say you hate women who get ahead by climbing into bed, but isn't the Miss Hayes you married also the same kind of thing?
You...
Starla, are you in there? Are you in there? Open the door. You bitch! You dare to seduce Starla, me?
Didn't I seduce Mr. Holt, or did Mr. Holt offer himself to me? You'd better to ask him.
You're just an inferior maid. Starla doesn't care about you at all. It must be you, you bitch.
Shut up. Lucky, you go 1225 first and find Uncle King.
Daddy.
Be obedient. Go quickly.
Starla, didn't you promise to marry me? Why are you getting involved with this maid again?
Miss Hayes, don't worry. Your Mr. Holt is still innocent, after all, for someone like Mr. Holt, who has been played by countless women. I feel dirty.
Susan Collins.
However, Miss Hayes was worried about being cuckolded. It's also normal. People who cuckold others will also be cuckolded by others.
What do you mean?
Miss Hayes, why are you still pretending Mr. Holt's original wife, Miss Foster, is your best friend? But you seduced Mr. Holt, and together with Mr. Holt, who cuckolded her and then killed her.
You're just a maid. What right do you have to comment on master's affairs? Put yourself in the right position.
I don't need Mr. Holt to remind me. Miss Hayes, even if you were to become the president's wife, you would still have to worry about other women seducing Mr. Holt, and you would also have to contend with Mr. Holt's deceased wife, whom he can't let go of. Think about it. It's actually quite pitiful.
You
want to hit me? Let's wait until you actually enter the Holt family.
Starla, I don't feel comfortable this woman staying with you. I'll move in with you.
Even if I agree to marry you, you must never step into that house. It belongs to Jocelyn and me.
If it weren't for the fear of alerting the enemy and jeopardizing the rescue of my brother, I wouldn't bother playing a game with you guys.
Starla, Ray Torres's matter, what do you think about... I heard from the manager of Crown that you took away the video of Ray Torres forcing Audrey Hayes. What do you want to do?
What does this matter have to do with you?
You're my good brother. How can it have nothing to do with me? Ray Torres is a lunatic. He believes that you killed his sister. He comes to make trouble for you again and again. Why do you still help him?
All right. I know what I'm doing.
Starla Holt took away the surveillance video is for helping my brother. What exactly was recorded on the surveillance video?
202. I'm gonna exchange your identity and teach Daddy a lesson. Playboy, dare to bully Mommy.
Daddy still wants to marry that bad woman? I have to teach him a lesson?
20201 is ready in the ice cream shop.
Roger that. 0102 is going to reach the destination. Uncle Perry, I want to eat sugar sold at that shop.
No problem, Lucky.
I want strawberry and vanilla flavors, thank you.
Okay, wait a minute. I will be back soon.
I'll leave the important mission of training our daddy to you, Asher.
Daddy, just wait and see.
Come on.
Brilliant.
Oh yes. I'm on the way to send Lucky there. We'll be there soon. I bought him some sugar on the way. Hey.
Thank you, sir.
That seems to be Lucky's voice.
Mr. Perry, what are you looking at?
Lucky, someone took away your sugar. I'll buy you another one.
No need, let's go straight to Starla Halt's company.
Yes. When he needs my help, he calls me Uncle Perry. When he doesn't, he calls me Mr. Perry.
Lucky, why are you here at the company? Are you looking for me?
Daddy, you're not allowed to touch me. Humph.
Is Lucky sick?
His teacher at the kindergarten didn't tell me that.
Daddy, you're the one who's sick.
Why are you so angry if you are not sick? Who upset you? Come on, tell me.
Let go of me, Playboy.
Lucky. Starla Halt, no matter how angry you are, you can't vent your anger on a kid. Deliberately throwing a kid on the floor? What kind of man are you?
Playboy, you deserved it since you scolded Mommy.
Me?
Ouch. Pretty auntie, my leg hurts.
Lucky, hold on, Mommy. I will take you home now.
Humph.
This is outrageous. Who is his father exactly?
Mr. Halt, it's normal for a child to have mood swings.
Go to the mall and buy all the toys that boys like. Send them to the Halt's residence.
Yes. Lucky Mr. Halt knew that you were upset. So he told me to buy you a lot of toys.
Huh. Does he think he can coax me with a few toys? His love is really cheap.
Alas. Limited edition Transformers, Lego gift boxes, 1-to-1 reductive car models, 6-order bordered Rubik's Cubes and drones. Everything is available. All the most expensive, newest, and most fun are here, young master.
That's all my daddy's trick. I won't fall for it. I don't want it. Take them all away.
Why are children nowadays so hard to coax? Even I want to play with these toys, okay? Go, 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 go.
Lucky, what are they pushing?
It's the sugar-coated bomb that Daddy used to please me. He won't succeed.
Wait a minute, this tone, you're Asher? Nonsense, it would be over if Starla Halt found out. Hurry up and change back with Lucky.
0202, go back to the Halt's house.
Fortunately, Starla Halt is not at home today. Next time. Don't do such risky things again, do you understand?
Mommy, I was just afraid that you would be bullied by Daddy.
Rest assured, Mommy won't be bullied. Hurry up and change your clothes back.
Mr. Halt, have I a blurred vision? Why do I see the two young masters here?
Who was the other child just now?
Mr. Halt, what child? Only Lucky and I are here. Fortunately, Asher is quick-witted enough to run.
Yes, Daddy, did you see wrongly just now? Lucky was alone just now?
I know what I saw, and Mr. Perry also saw it. Stop pretending.
Mr. Halt, I'm not sure either. Did we really make a mistake?
I clearly saw it just now. One exactly looks like Lucky, an identical child, Susan Collins. How dare you play dumb with me? Who on earth is it?
Daddy let go of Pretty Auntie just now. There was only Lucky.
Mr. Halt? You were clearly mistaken. You still want to blame me. If you hate me, just fire me. You don't need such a ridiculous reason.
Could it be that just now I was wrong? Who asks you to be secretive all the time? You always cause misunderstandings.
Hey, fortunately, she hides it.
Madam, where shall we go first?
Go to Starla's house. I'm returning home this time. I just want to persuade him to get married soon.
Huh? Hey.
What's going on?
Madam, I seem to bump into a child.
Quick, go down and take a look. Send this child to the hospital quickly.
Don't worry, Mrs. Hall. The child is fine.
That's good. Find a way to contact the child's parents. Ask them to come and pick up the child.
Mrs. Hall, on this child's watch, there is the phone number of Ricky, who from the Cooper family. This child should be Mr. Cooper's child.
Bryant Cooper already has a child. Starla is 1 year older than him. For the sake of Jocelyn Foster, who had died early. He still hasn't married, and still doesn't have a child. I'm so angry.
You know what, Mrs. Hall? This child really looks a lot like Starla when he was young.
He really does. But so what's the use of looking like that? He's not a Holt family child. Call that guy from the Cooper family and tell him to come and take the child away. By the way, tell Starla, so he can handle this matter.
Yes, madam.
Hello.
Go to the hospital immediately. Why are you so flustered? Why aren't you upstairs taking care of Lucky? Where are you going?
Mr. Holt, I'm not feeling well. I want to go to the hospital to have a look. Can I ask for leave?
No? Who knows if you're just looking for an excuse? Do you want to go out and meet other men?
Mr. Holt, my stomach really hurts in order to take care of Lucky. I've been enduring it for a day.
I feel really uncomfortable. That's great. I'm going to the hospital too. I will take you there.
No, if Starla Holt finds out that Asher is in the hospital, it will be over, Mr. Holt. I can take a taxi myself. Otherwise, you'll scold me again in the future?
Up to you.
Hello? May I ask which ward Asher is in?
2A?
Hello. May I ask where is the ward of the old madam of the Holt family?
2A?
It's over. Asher would be discovered.
Hello, Jocelyn. The one who bumps into Asher is the mother of Starla Holt. I am afraid that Asher would be discovered. I'll take him away first.
Fortunately. Got it, Bryant.
Mom! Do you say that you bump into a child?
I'm here to see you. I want to talk about compensation, but that bloke from the Cooper family say he don't need it. He leaves in a panic with that child.
Bryant Cooper's child. He's married.
Do you think everyone is like you, damn it? Wasn't it just Jocelyn Foster who died? There are so many women in the world. Starla, when do you plan to marry Audrey Hayes? Give birth to a big grandson for me.
You already have a grandson.
Where is my grandson?
Mr. Holt, the student ID of the son of Mr. Cooper has left.
Isn't this a photo of Lucky? But why does Asher have such a name, Asher Lucky? They are twins?
Fortunately, Bryant has taken Asher away. Otherwise, Starla Holt would discover him.
Didn't you say that I was seeing things that day? Who are the two of them?
Oh my god, Mr. Holt, I think I'm seeing things. How could there be two Luckies?
Susan Collins, you certainly know that. They are twins, don't you? Tell me. What's the relationship between you and them?
Playboy, let go of me. I don't know them at all.
Daddy, this boy looks so much like me. Is he your son too?
The three of you are really united. Okay, I'd like to see how long you are going to pretend. Any progress on what I asked you to investigate?
I've secretly collected Miss Collins's hair sample and toothbrush and used them for a paternity test with your son's samples.
Someone must have tampered this test report. This time, do an anonymous paternity test?
Yes.
Are you Susan Collins or Jocelyn Foster?
Mommy, sorry. Daddy suddenly appears. Cooper is knocked out. He forcibly brings me back.
Starla Holt is a robber. It's not your fault. Mommy is too careless.
What should we do now? Daddy was already suspicious.
He just suspects. He has no evidence. When we get the surveillance video, Mommy will take you away.
Mommy, I went to the office of Daddy last time. I saw the fingerprint lock safe. Uncle's surveillance camera must be here.
It seems that we must knock down Starla Holt and get his fingerprints.
Huh.
Mr. Holt, welcome home.
Why haven't I seen you being so complacent before?
Mr. Halt, in order to welcome young Master Asher, Mr. Halt, I specially make a table full of dishes to celebrate.
Daddy, let's go eat something.
Daddy, in order to celebrate our happy reunion, a toast to you.
Jocelyn Foster, you finally came back to me. I miss you so much.
Starla Halt, what am I to you?
Bitch, you wanted to get Starla drunk and sleep with him, right? Take a look in the mirror, bitch. Do you deserve him? Ah.
Do I deserve him? It's up to Mr. Halt to decide. You even stand no chance to marry him. What right do you have to judge me? A minute ago, Mr. Halt held me in his arms and called me Jocelyn. Who knows if I have a bigger chance to marry him than you?
You bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Starla. You're still protecting her even now?
This is Jocelyn's in my house. You shouldn't come here. Get out.
Starla.
Get out.
Mr. Halt, I'll take my leave as well. Have a good night.
Are you Jocelyn Foster or not?
Mr. Halt, you're drunk? I'm not your wife?
Mr. Halt.
Send someone to keep an eye on Susan Collins. Report to me immediately if there's any news.
Yes.
Asher, lucky tonight Mommy is going to steal the surveillance video. You two wait for my signal. As long as I succeed, then you can sneak out of Halt family.
Huh.
Lucky, Mommy has arrived at the door of Starla Halt's office.
And opened the door control of Starla Halt's office.
Baby, you're awesome. Fortunately, Lucky is smart. Copy the fingerprint on the finger sleeve. I can unlock the fingerprint lock. Why does the door still need the password? Starla Halt's password, back and forth just a few? Try it? Starla Halt, you didn't change your password. For so many years, I deserve to succeed.
Jocelyn Foster. Sure enough, it was you. Why did you pretend to be dead and leave me?
Pretended to be dead. It was obviously you and Audrey Hayes who forced me to death.
Jocelyn Foster?
Mr. Halt, paternity test result?
I know they are all children of Jocelyn Foster. Jocelyn Foster, stop right there.
Hey!
Jocelyn. Doctor, save her. At all costs, I want her to wake up.
Calm down, sir. We'll do our best.
Mr. Halt.
Immediately mobilize all the top experts. Come here.
Yes?
Jocelyn Foster this time, even if the god of death can't take you away from me. Jocelyn, you woke up. How are you feeling now?
Starla Halt. Do you think that I'll shed tears of gratitude because of your hypocritical and feigned care? I don't want to see you. Get out.
Then who do you want to see? Bryant Cooper? Turns out you've been with him for these 6 years. You faked your death and disappeared with my kids, just for Bryant Cooper.
It's none of your business. Let go of me, Starla Holt.
Mr. Cooper, you can't go in, Mr. Cooper.
Let go of Jocelyn. Please behave yourself, Starla Holt. The two of you are divorced. Without my cousin, she is still my wife.
Jocelyn Foster is dead. And I'm Susan Collins. A woman who has nothing to do with you. Starla Holt, if you keep pestering me, I'm going to call the police.
All right. Then I'll tell the police that someone sneaked into the Holt group last night. If you're arrested, how will you be able to save your brother? You're so shameless, Starla Holt. If you are not come back with me, I will do something even more shameless. I still have your brother's surveillance video. Jocelyn. She couldn't go back to Holt family with him. Don't worry. I'll definitely save your brother.
The surveillance video of the night of your brother's accident is crucial evidence. Don't worry. Bryant, I'll be fine.
Enough. Pack up Madam's things.
Yes, Mr. Holt? Madam's luggage is delivered.
Starla Holt.
I won't sleep with you.
You're my wife, of course. You have to sleep with me if you still want the surveillance video. You'd better be obedient.
Who knows if the surveillance video in your hand is real or fake? I want to read the contents first.
All right.
No? Impossible, my brother would never do such a thing?
I don't believe it either. So I asked someone to take away the surveillance video if it isn't me. Ray Torres might have been convicted of a crime a long time ago.
But my brother has been causing trouble for you. Why do you help him?
Because he is your brother?
Starla Holt. Didn't you do something for Audrey Hayes back then, at the cost of betraying me? Why?
Your brother's wine that night, someone must have done something to it. But the surveillance video only captures the corridor?
It must be Audrey Hayes.
I've already sent someone to investigate. This matter, I'll take care of it for you, Jocelyn Foster, but you must stay by my side. Never leave.
For my brother, I'd better stabilize Starla Holt's emotions for the time being. Okay, I promise you.
Audrey, you say that there is a maid trying to seduce Starla. Is it true?
Auntie, that vixen, relying on the fact that she looks a little like Jocelyn. What a troublemaker she is. Starla has been bewitched by her. He kept delaying our wedding date.
Humph. A ignoble substitute dreams of becoming the young mistress of Holt family. I must drive her away today.
Mommy, is the water too cold? Do you want me to get you another glass?
Yes, thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Mommy, does your back still hurt? Do you want me to use more strength?
Yes, a bit more strength, baby.
Ahem.
Susan Collins, do you already consider yourself the mistress of the Holt family? How dare you order Starla's son around?
So he is my grandson.
Madam, we seem to have run into a kid.
Get down and check it out. Send him to the hospital. That brat from the Cooper family said this boy was his son, didn't he?
Though I don't want to admit it, that playboy, Starla Holt, is indeed our biological father.
How could there be two boys? They are actually twins. Come over here.
Who on earth is this lucky woman? After I drive away Susan Collins and find out the mother of the twins, I will be the only woman to marry Starla. Mrs. Holt, now, you believe what I said, right? This humble maid dared to order Starla's sons around.
Audrey Hayes, are you itching for another slap? You're asking for humiliation again, aren't you?
Shut up. How dare you interrupt when your master is speaking? Even though you look like Jocelyn Foster, you are just a lowly maid.
Who gave you the guts to hit my mommy, you bad witch? Don't hit my mommy.
If it weren't for the fact that you were nice to me in the past, I've already hit you back.
Auntie, did you see that? These two children have been coaxed by this maid that they only acknowledge her, and don't even acknowledge you as their grandmother anymore.
Someone, get this bitch out of here.
Who dares? You take the young master upstairs 117 first.
Yes!
Starla, a lowly maid, is not worthy of being so arrogant in my Halt family. If you still acknowledge me as your mother, get her out of here immediately.
Hubby, tell them whether I have the qualifications to be arrogant in this family?
Jocelyn is the mistress of Halt family, and the mother of the child. She can do whatever she wants.
She is Jocelyn Foster. No, impossible. How could she still be alive?
Audrey Hayes, are you disappointed to see that I am not dead? Are you thinking now, how can you kill me again?
What does that mean? Could it be that the car accident that year had something to do with her?
Jocelyn, you had an accident yourself. How can you blame me? I know you're blaming Starla and me for betraying you back then, but that night was Starla.
Shut up.
Jocelyn Foster, you didn't die back then. Why didn't you return to the Halt family? And in the hospital, why did my grandson call Bryant Cooper daddy?
I heard that Mr. Cooper has a woman abroad. Could it be you, Jocelyn? It turned out that you faked your death and left Starla back then just to be with Mr. Cooper.
Shut your filthy mouth. Not everyone is as you and Starla Halt, as despicable and shameless, who can betray their friends and family.
Back then I was drunk, so I mistook her for you.
All the playboy used drunkenness as an excuse.
Someone that doesn't know good or bad? Starla, you indeed knew that she was faking her death to deceive you. You're still protecting her. Have you forgotten, because of her death 6 years ago, you're in low spirits. Our Halt family nearly went bankrupt.
It turned out that you were also sad for me back then.
Anyway, I don't agree with you. Getting back together with this fickle woman, also? Audrey had an abortion for you back then. She can't bear a child now. You have to be responsible for her.
Impossible. I can compensate Audrey Hayes with something else. I will never marry her.
Starla. Auntie. Starla indeed promised that he would marry me.
Starla is obsessed with Jocelyn Foster and won't even listen to me? What a bad fate.
Jocelyn Foster, you bitch. I can kill you once. I can kill you a second time.
They're all left. Stop acting.
Jocelyn, what can I do to make you forgive me? Let's start over again, shall we?
Impossible. When I think about you and Audrey Hayes having a child, I feel nausea.
Playboy this time. I must insist on taking over Mommy's role to teach him a lesson.
But Daddy is afraid of Mommy. He took us away and kept a close watch on the house. We couldn't go out.
Hand it over to third sister and fourth brother.
What's going on?
Mr. Halt, the car may have broken down. I'll go down and have a look.
Ha ha ha!
This is your hard work fee, Jack.
Sister gave me candy. Liam likes candy the most. Ha ha.
Mr. Halt. Mr. Halt. Mr. Halt. I'm sorry, Mr. Halt. I was careless. But don't worry, I've already activated the positioning device secretly in the watch. Someone will rescue us soon.
Do you know who they are?
Logically speaking, in Vancouver, no one dares to kidnap you. Which exactly idiot is this?
Humph, Starla Halt, who would have thought that you would end up like this?
The kidnappers would hire child labor as well.
Who sent you here?
It's none of your business, Playboy. Today we're going to avenge our mommy.
Silly brother, we can't expose that we are mommy's children.
You, Playboy, today we will avenge the thousands of girls you have let down.
It turns out that it was you, Mr. Halt, who caused this mess.
Hey! Do you want to die?
Hey! It is undone so easily.
Where does this fool come from? He doesn't even know how to tie a rope.
Sister has told you not to be greedy. They use a potion to increase their strength.
How dare you say that at a time like this? Run quickly!
Sister!
Don't worry about me, run quickly!
Don't even think about running away, everyone. Catch that brat for me.
Yes.
Playboy, let go of me!
It's still a little girl. At such a young age, you don't learn well. You pretend to be a kidnapper. Tell me about your parents.
I won't tell you, you bad man!
Mr. Halt is a shorty. He ran so fast that I couldn't catch up with him.
You're just a shorty. Your whole family are shorties. You're not allowed to scold my brother.
She's here. Her younger brother couldn't run either. Find out who does it. Let him come to the Halt group to pick up the child. Kid, how long haven't you eaten anything? Eat slowly.
Bad man, the food at my home tastes terrible. I want more.
Why am I tender-hearted to this little girl when I look at her? Go buy her something else to eat. And pour her a glass of water so that she won't choke.
Yes, Mr. Halt is treating this kidnapper like his own daughter.
Joanna, are you all right?
I'm fine, Cooper.
Bryant Cooper. Is she your daughter? Jocelyn said she can't let Starla Halt find out the real identities of the other two kids. Sorry, Mr. Halt. My daughter is too naughty. If she offended you, please forgive her. Bryant Cooper. Since you already have a kid born out of wedlock, don't be so shameless as to covet others' wife. Starla Halt, even if you forced Jocelyn to be with you, you can't protect her. Do you think that car crash back then was just an accident? What do you mean? Joanna, let's go.
Bye-bye, bad man.
Audrey Hayes, are you disappointed to see me alive? Are you thinking about how to kill me again?
Go to investigate the real cause of Jocelyn's car accident again. This time, don't miss any clues.
Yes.
Mommy!
Does Joanna get hurt?
Mommy, Daddy is very nice to Joanna. He also orders delicious takeout for Joanna.
Starla Halt knows who you are.
Don't worry, Jocelyn. Starla Halt doesn't know Joanna is his child. He thinks that kid is my child.
That's good, Joanna. You and Sierra are too bold. How dare you kidnap Starla Halt, the last person who dared to do this to him. The grass on the grave is 2 meters high.
Mommy, sorry. Sorry for you and Cooper worry about us, baby. Kiss? Don't be angry, Mommy.
This little girl she calls Jocelyn Foster Mommy. Call Bryant Cooper Daddy. Jocelyn Foster. If Starla finds out you give birth to a child for Bryant Cooper, he definitely won't want you. Starla, Jocelyn Foster, and Bryant Cooper have their own children. You see, I don't lie to you. I hear it with my own ears. That little girl, she calls Jocelyn Foster Mommy. Call Bryant Cooper Daddy. Starla. She already has a baby behind your back with Bryant Cooper.
How dare you, Jocelyn Foster?
Are you sick? Stand here and make way? What's wrong with you, Starla Halt?
Tell me about the child named Joanna. Is it your child with Bryant Cooper? What does it have to do with you?
I must never let Starla Halt know the existence of other children.
Jocelyn Foster. You pretended to be dead and escaped from me, just to have children with another man? How could you treat me like this?
Starla Halt, don't say how wronged you are back then. You betrayed our marriage first.
So in order to take revenge on me, you slept with Bryant Cooper and had a child, right?
What's wrong? Mr. Halt thinks I'm dirty. It just so happens that I think you're dirty too. Then let me go so that we don't get tired of each other.
Jocelyn Foster, even if the two of us torture each other in this life, I won't let you leave either.
Let go of me. Starla Halt, do you want to force me to death again? Get lost. Get lost.
Jocelyn Foster, if you don't want Bryant Cooper to have any trouble with that guy, you'd better not do anything stupid.
Starla, since Jocelyn is back, I didn't intend to disturb your happy life, but she cheated on you after all, and she even had children with another man.
So what?
I don't know what spell that woman cast on you. Do you know that all the people are laughing at you now? They mocked you for raising another man's children. Today, I want you to leave her immediately and marry Audrey.
Impossible. I won't let Jocelyn leave me, and my whole life she is and will be my only wife.
You
must die, Jocelyn Foster. Here is a check of 10 million. Don't fail again this time. You must kill her, Jocelyn Foster.
That woman was quite lucky back then. She fell off the cliff in the car accident, but survived it. Don't worry, Audrey. I'll kill her for you this time. Tonight. I'm
not interested in that tonight. Since you got the money, hurry up and do it.
I want 100 million.
100 million? Why don't you go to rob the bank?
I heard that Starla Halt was investigating the car accident that happened 6 years ago. If you don't want him to find out about your evil deeds, you'd better prepare the money for me.
Okay. As long as you kill Jocelyn Foster, I'll give you the rest of the money.
Deal. Sorry, madam. Mr. Halt says that you're not allowed to leave.
Starla Halt, how long are you going to trap me for? How's the investigation on my brother going? Why don't you tell me?
Mommy, we're here to pick you up.
Joanna, Sierra, how do you get in? Isn't there bodyguards outside?
Senior brother, junior brother, they have already attracted the attention of the bodyguards. Mommy should leave now. Cooper is still waiting for us.
All right.
Mr. Halt left Halt family?
A bunch of trash. You couldn't even keep an eye on a person. Get me a location now. Jocelyn Foster's location.
Is in.
The car of Mommy and Cooper. It's just ahead. Hurry up!
Mr. Halt is there. Mr. Halt, that car seems to be coming from Adam.
Bump into Mr. Halt now. Bump into Mr. Halt now.
Starla Halt?
Are you hurt?
Starla Halt, are you crazy? In order to save me, you don't even care about your own safety.
Because of you're my wife. The woman whom Starla Halt loves the most.
Wow!
Mr. Halt, this guy bumped into Madam.
Bad guy, give me an explanation. Who let you to bump into my mommy?
Who sent you here?
Speak. Mr. Halt will spare your life.
It is Audrey Hayes. I'm just doing my job for the money.
Unchangeable nature? She didn't kill me 6 years ago, and here she is again.
Ah, yes. It was also her 6 years ago who ordered me to have someone bumped into you. Please spare me, Mr. Halt. It has nothing to do with me.
Audrey Hayes. Take him to Audrey Hayes' house.
Yes, go.
Why are you back so late? Kill Jocelyn Foster, that bitch. Starla, Jocelyn Foster.
Audrey Hayes, I let you down again. I'm not dead.
Mr. Halt, it was her. She was the one who asked me to bump into Miss Foster, and 6 years ago, she asked me drug in your wine.
Quentin Lee, shut up.
Shut up and you continue what happened that night.
Actually, you two were not together at all. The child she aborted was mine.
Don't listen to his nonsense, Starla.
She also asked me drug in Miss Foster's brother's wine.
No, it really wasn't me. Starla, the child I was pregnant with was yours. For you. I can't get pregnant in this life.
Shut up. Full of lies. Because of you, Jocelyn and I missed 6 years. I wish I could kill you.
You can't do this to me, Starla Halt. Jocelyn. I beg you, Jocelyn. I've let you down in the past. But for the sake of our friendship, over the years, can you please beg him for me? Please beg Starla for me, okay?
Ever since you plotted against my marriage, caused me to get into a car accident and become disfigured, we are nothing but enemies.
Take her away. I never want to see this woman anymore.
Starla.
It turned out that I misunderstood him back then. Nothing happens between him and Audrey Hayes. I'll go back to my room first.
Jocelyn, you heard it just now. Audrey Hayes and I have nothing. I don't mind either. You're past with Bryant Cooper. Let's start over, shall we?
But in the past 6 years, I've experienced it for myself. I can't forget Starla Halt. We've missed. Let go of me.
The misunderstanding is resolved. Daddy is innocent too. Why doesn't Mommy want to get back together with Daddy?
A broken mirror joined together. Even a crack appears between them. Daddy and Mommy are like this, do you understand? Silly little brothers and sisters. For us, a loving family, we have to figure something out to match Daddy and Mommy. Yay!
Mommy, are you thirsty? I poured you a glass of juice.
Lucky is so considerate. Mommy is thirsty.
Ha 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 ha.
Lucky, why does this grape juice taste like wine?
Silly Mommy, this is grape wine?
Lucky.
Daddy, Mommy's face is hot. She seems to have a fever.
I'll check it out. Jocelyn.
Starla Halt, you playboy. You've been drinking. It's none of your business. You playboy, why are you pretending to be affectionate?
Yes. I'm a playboy, but when you drink alcohol, you'll have rashes on your body. Let me have a look.
He is obviously a playboy, but why can't I still let go?
Turns out Jocelyn still cares about me.
What's going on? Why am I making out with Starla Halt?
Jocelyn.
I'm drunk, so don't overthink it.
But you said you can't get over me just now.
I wasn't serious. You can leave now. I need to sleep.
How long will it take? For you to accept me again?
Silly Daddy. I've already done you a favor by getting Mommy drunk, but you still failed.
Good for nothing, you wasted such a good chance.
Yeah, Mommy is drunk, but you still failed to get her, Daddy. You are impotent.
Yes, Daddy, you are impotent.
Asher and Lucky are my son, and the two of you are Bryant Cooper's children, so don't call me Daddy.
Mommy, why doesn't Daddy recognize Sierra and me?
Is it because I'm too short?
Sorry, Joanna, Sierra, I can't tell your daddy about the truth because I'm afraid that when the time comes, I can't take you away with me.
Mommy, won't you go back to Daddy? I hope that our family will stay together forever.
In fact, Starla Halt is not bad. Mommy, why don't you consider about it?
Mommy, I want Daddy's love as well.
Am I really too selfish? Brother.
Bryant told me everything no matter what. It's good we are still alive. Hurry up and leave Vancouver with me. Leave Starla Halt so that he can't hurt you again.
This time, it was Starla Halt who helped us catch the person who framed you. You couldn't have cleaned your name and been released without him.
Starla Halt? I didn't want his help at all. If he hadn't hooked up with Audrey Hayes, my sister and I wouldn't have ended up like this.
Bryant, proceed with our previous plan. Take my brother away from Vancouver?
What about you? Audrey Hayes had gotten her just desserts. Are you still going to stay with Starla Halt?
Miss Green?
Audrey, your daughter has been kidnapped.
What?
Mr. Halt, Audrey Hayes escaped.
How do you guys do it? Before she is caught, send someone to secretly protect Jocelyn.
Audrey Hayes kidnapped Madam and the daughter of Mr. Cooper. She was threatening Madam to see her. Madam is already on her way.
Hurry up.
You bad woman, let go of Joanna.
You shut up. If you dare to call me again, I will kill you. You little bitch. You're as detestable as your mommy. When your mom gets here, I'll ensure you and your mom suffer a horrible death.
Joanna?
Stand up.
Mommy?
Audrey Hayes, as long as you let my daughter go, I promise you anything you want.
What do I need? I want you to die. You're already dead. Why did you come back to life and destroyed my life?
It was obviously you. Destroyed Jocelyn and my life. Let her go now. I can let you go.
Starla Halt. In what way am I inferior, this bitch? For her, you ruin my face ruthlessly.
You're sinister and vicious. Not even a strand of her hair could compare it.
Starla Halt.
Joanna?
Even if I have to die, I'll drag you down with me.
Joanna?
She died just like that.
It's nothing. She deserves it.
Mrs. Halt, Joanna seems to be in a bad condition.
Call an ambulance immediately. Joanna.
Quick, the patient is bleeding. Prepare for rescue.
Please wait a moment.
Nothing must happen to you, Joanna?
Rest assured, Joanna will be fine. Find a place first to treat the injury on your neck. Hey, Jocelyn.
The patient just feels syncope for being overly nervous. She's fine.
Jocelyn needs more rest now. Call Bryant Cooper and tell him to come over. His own daughter, he takes care of her.
Yes.
Who's the little girl's family? Child is in urgent need of a blood transfusion. However, she has rare, right, negative blood.
I can't believe she has the same blood type as me. I'm Rh negative blood.
Are you her immediate family member?
No?
Come with me quickly.
How's Joanna? As a father, you still come here so late. If your daughter waits for you, Joanna had been dead for a long time. I have the same blood type as her. I've already given her blood. She's fine. You can't donate blood to her directly. What do you mean?
What's wrong with you? Even you don't know if the child is your biological daughter, the immediate family member's bloodline would cause a serious rejection reaction. Fortunately, the blood bank is replenished in time. Your daughter's fine now.
Joanna is my daughter. Then? That shorty? Sierra is also your child. They are twins. I like Jocelyn all the time, but she has never accepted me. She couldn't let go of you. You say that they are all my children? It's all about Jocelyn and me. Yes.
Joanna, I am going to find Joanna.
She's fine. Jocelyn, why doesn't tell me Joanna and Sierra are my children?
You know everything.
Jocelyn, let bygones be bygones from now on. I'll definitely take good care of you. Marry me, let's start over, shall we?
Mommy, please marry Daddy. Marry Daddy.
Jocelyn, don't make yourself regret it.
Huh?